Hey guys, it's Jsnow with another short world of Newscraft for you guys. Just summing up a couple of WoW news that came out during the past couple of weeks. Sorry for the delay in WoW videos. So let's get on to the news. So now we have a new thing in WoW with the trinkets. So let's get both trinkets on actually, because we're not wearing both of them. So now there's a new trinket bonus that has been added. And this will be on all, Blizzard said it will be on all trinkets. Now it's pretty interesting. So if you have 2 trinkets, PvP trinkets, you'll get a set reduces all damage by taken by 10%. Now this is pretty huge. It's all damage, magic, every single type of damage. I'm not sure if it's PvE damage too, just in case you run, trying to get a 10% damage reduction and looking for raids. So I don't think it's PvE, but that would be pretty funny if it is, because then PvE and looking for raid, at least you can bring these PvP trinkets and get a full 10% damage debuff, but I really doubt that. So that's pretty interesting. So it seems like Blizzard is trying to slow down PvP even more. Because on top of the base PvP resilience, now we have a 10% overall damage reduction if you had the 2 trinkets. So this should slow down, massive crit. I mean, unfortunately, massive crits will get even lowered now and stuff like that. But definitely a big, interesting change to PvP trinkets. And now here's the updated map for the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. So basically, the Shah took over the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Right here, where I'm pointing at, is actually where the raid is, that little circle thing right next to Mogushan Palace. The Siege of Orgrimmar raid actually starts at around Mogushan Palace, which is kind of weird. I thought it would start in Orgrimmar. And basically, the Shah has destroyed the whole land. We'll take a quick look through for those who haven't seen it. So as you can see, there's a huge Shah pillar right here. I also love this mount. You gotta love the PTR. They give you all good mounts. So as you can see, the Shah has basically destroyed everything here. There are little Shah, enemies here. Here is the raid, so let's head down to the raid. It also seems like, I'm not sure if that's a new totem, or new lore piece. Actually, it probably isn't. So the raid is down here, there's just a portal there, and a bunch of people waiting, I guess, for testing. They did do testing this week, for those of you who didn't know, so there is testing going on in the next couple of weeks. So now you can see over here, the Golden Lotus dailies are pretty much gone. Now don't worry about it. Now don't worry that the pandas got completely smashed. I mean, I don't even know if the pandas were still here. I hope not, actually. I think I see dead, yep, there are some dead pandas. So the Shah has taken over the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, as I said, but you still will be able to grind Golden Lotus Rep. So any of these Shah right here, any of these good looking Shah that are just running around and stuff, they yield about 5 rep apiece, so you can farm them. Rares give, I think, about 200. And then there's a couple of other ones that give about 50. And there's no cap on this, so if you ever need your Golden Lotus Rep, you can pretty much just farm as many Shah as you want. So you can get a 5-man group going and farm all the Shah, so you don't have to worry about losing out on the Golden Lotus, Rep. But as far as the dailies, I'm not 100% sure if they're completely gone, but, looking at this big mess, it seems like, yeah, they're not gonna be here that much any longer. The Flexible Raid tab has appeared, so as you can see right here, you will actually get through Flexible Raids through your Dungeon Finder. And it seems like a separate thing, so you can scroll down. It's going to be, it says Downfall, Gates of Retribution, the Underhold, and Vale of Eternal Sorrows. So this is probably the Siege of Orgrimmar, what it's going to be split up into for looking for raid also. Actually, we can probably check that right now. And it's not there, so so it's only here for Flexible Raid. So as you can see, it tells you what a Flexible Raid is, so you can use any number of people from 10 to 25. And use the personal loot system and drop 536 loot. Ooh, that's pretty cool. And the lockout is separate from all other raids, so you can do this on your own time. It's hard. It's slightly. I've explained this in other videos, but it's just a slightly harder version of looking for raid. But you can do it with the people you want to do it with, so you don't have to deal with the randoms. Thanks for watching this episode of World of Newscraft. If you guys have any WoW questions, like, hey, Jsnow, where should I level? Or Jsnow, what is your opinion on this? Or what do you think of that? Or what should I do here? If you guys have any interesting questions for me, I may feature it on the show. So just send me a YouTube inbox message, not a comment, a YouTube inbox message. And if you want to be featured on the next World of Newscraft, just let me know in your message, and I'll try to answer your questions to the best of my abilities. Thanks for watching as always. See you guys next time.